Happy Friday, Coyotes!
On today's show, we'll check out what's happening around campus and some content around youth sports.
I'm Selena.
And I'm Skylar.
And Cmstv starts now.
Welcome back.
Here's a reminder about this year's clubs.
Surf Club registration began on September 17th, so make sure to get signed up before competitions start.
All other school-wide clubs have started and are running through lunch. Check the school website for more details.
Our first story is an interview with a local Pop Warner coach about his experiences.
Let's roll the clip.
Coaching Pop Warner has been a really wonderful experience this year. I've had the opportunity to work with boys that are in 6th grade and 7th grade all throughout Carlsbad. Just an amazing group of young men, and it's been great to be a part of their hard work and their dedication and to watch them grow since the beginning of the football season. Some of the most difficult parts of being a Pop Warner football coach are that the team that we're coaching this year, the 12U boys, none of them have played tackle football before the year started. So it's a pretty big transition. Most of the boys have played flag football, but moving from flag football to tackle football is pretty different because there's a lot of physicality, there's a lot more players on the field, and it's just a huge learning curve. So one of the most difficult things is just really realizing where every player is and being able to help them progress each and every day so that we're ready to go out there on Saturday afternoons and be competitive with some of the other teams around North County, San Diego. So for me, by far the most favorite part of coaching is being able to work with every boy on an individual basis and watch them grow throughout the whole season. Like I said earlier, many of these boys don't have a lot of experience playing tackle football, and every boy was kind of at a different place. But we've had the opportunity to develop them. We've had the opportunity to be able to find positions in which they would succeed. And that's what gives us the greatest gratification as coaches, is to see that every day they're getting a little bit better, and by the end of the year, we'll succeed in having made them football players.
Wow, I had no idea that our community has such a great Pop Warner team.
Yep. Next up, we have an exclusive interview with your favorite campus supervisor, Miss Laura.
This year, all public schools in the state of California are giving away free lunches because of negative effects of the pandemic. These free lunches are great for many people, but they do bring about some problems. For one, the lines can take up to 10 minutes to get through just to get brunch or lunch. Also, these lunches bring about a bigger problem: trash.
My name is Laura Dethridge, and I'm a campus supervisor here at Calavera Hills Middle School.
We called upon Miss Laura to answer some questions.
I find too much trash on a daily basis. We are constantly picking up after brunch and lunch, and then sometimes just at the end of the school day, there's additional trash that we didn't get the first time. I would say most of the trash is probably from the free lunches.
And yes, we walked around after lunch one day and there was trash in most of the lunch tables, on the blacktop, and on the grass hill. And most of it was from the free lunches. To wrap this up, we asked, what is the reason for all this trash, and what can we do to help?
I would say that the primary reason for all of the trash on campus is that people aren't doing a good enough job of picking up their trash and throwing it away. The best way to help make sure that there's less trash on campus is to clean up after yourselves. And if you see a piece of trash that someone else didn't find, pick it up and throw it away.
So everyone, please do your part to keep the campus clean.
I can't believe how much trash we leave behind after lunch.
I'll make sure to be more conscious after I eat. 6th and 7th graders, don't forget to remind your parents about your trip to Camp Marston. Camp will be held in Julian, California.
Speaking of camp, our last story is an interview with 6th and 7th graders around campus, brought to you by Layla and April.
Some of the activities, oh my gosh, there are so many. There is archery. They do a night hike. There's candle making. When the weather's great, which I don't think they're going to do this year, there's canoeing, but that might be another year. They have a large wall, kind of a wall that they get to climb and and go real high up. That is, safety nets first and everything. But yeah, tons of stuff. The mess hall is amazing. And there's a lot of kind of activities that the groups will do together.
I'm excited to do all the hiking they had there, and the rock wall, and archery.
The other activities offered at camp, there's a whole lot. So we have things like the night hike, obviously the meals and the meal hall. We have the different activities throughout the days. There's a trees course. There's one where we talk about how water moves through the park that we're at, as well as some planetary outer space stuff, which is interesting as well. Those would be my favorite other activities.
I'm most excited for hiking and the rock wall. I'm most excited for the car ride or road trip because I really love road trips and I love hanging out with my friends. So I'm going to be on a road trip with my friends all the way to camp. It's going to be really fun.
There might be some concern about how camp is going to be as far as what the day and age they're in right now but they do have new safety protocols and new cleaning protocols, and it is run through the YMCA, so they are very, very organized on making sure that they are current.
I've never been away from my parents for 5 days, so this will be kind of new.
That includes archery and rock climbing. That would probably be my favorite one.
If they have questions in general, they can come visit me in the counseling room 109, and I can help them with whatever they need.
I think I would be most nervous about, if we were doing night hikes, maybe running into a bear.
I'm least excited for is the bugs. I hate bugs. I've always hated bugs. It's kind of one of my phobias, so that's just really something I'm not looking forward to.
To go to camp, all of the students have to turn in their health history form. So 6th graders have a pink health history form, and the 7th graders have a blue health history form. So 7th graders go actually November. They go November 15th, the week of November 15th, and 6th graders go the week of March 7th. So those have to be turned in, and there is a date on the form of when it has to be turned in by, and tuition has to get paid as well. So parents can contact me for any questions they might have, or if there's financial assistance that's needed in some way, shape, or form, they can call me directly for that as well.
Hope you have a great time up there. Well, Coyotes, that wraps up our show.
We hope you had as much fun as we did.
Also, hope to see you at the Lancet Parade. Have a great weekend.